Okay, now we will start with the actual examples about these standard IO redirection things, capturing standard out, standard error, standard in, all that stuff. So let us go with the first thing. List all the files that end with the number 4. Now in a specific directory. So let us say we want to go for a directory. Let us say the name of the directory is usr share and doc. So in this file, in this directory, there are quite a few files that will end with a letter 4. Let me run this over here. And as you can see, okay, this is one of them, this is another of them, and so on and so on. So I want to only find those. So how do I do it? I need to do a pipe, and then I'm going to say grep, and ending with 4 is now what? Single quote 4 and $. So what is going to happen here? The output of this command will be captured and sent as an input to this command, and therefore we do not have any file name in front of the grep, because grep does not require any input to be read from the file. Usually you must have noticed that grep command will have something in front of it for reading, and it doesn't need it this time because it is reading it from the standard in, which actually gets its input from the standard out of this. So this is what will give me all the files that end with a number 4, and obviously ending with a specific thing is this $sign there. So this is the actual real answer to our question there. So let me just copy and paste this for our reference. So list all the files that end with the number 4. Now the next question is print all the lines in etc host that have a number in them. A number in them, so it could be anything like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anything. So as you can recall from our previous discussion, that if it's a range, it can go into a square bracket. So that is what I will do now. So it would be now a grep command, obviously, because we are searching for lines that contain a number. So in single quote again, 0-9, that is any digit, and the name of the file is etc host. So as you can see, this line contains some digit, this line also contains some digit, this line contains, if you see the whole file etc host, I don't know if there are any. Yeah, there is one blank line, I guess, here, which is not containing any digit or even any character, and that is the line which has not been selected by our grep command, so which is the correct thing. So how do you capture a how do you search for digits? And this is how we will search for digits. Now how do you search for only the alphabets? You can say a.a-z, and obviously the same lines do contain alphabets, so those were selected there. That is the next answer. Now the third question is print the line in the etc hosts file that has actually I think I have a mistake there, not 172, 127. Now this 127.0.0.1 is a loop back address, which is an address, IP address given to all the machines even if they are not on the network. So for inter-process communication, that means a process running on the same machine, if it would like to communicate with another process running on the same machine, they will do the communication through this IP address there. That is what is called as a loop back address. So how do I search for that? Obviously it's a simple string here, so let me say grep, and then in single quotes if I put something like this, then do I get etc hosts? And yes, I do get that, but I want to bring your attention to one thing. A dot is actually a regular expression. A dot is a regular expression, and dot means any single character. A dot means any single character, and therefore in this case to kind of bring or make my point clear, I will create one file. Let us say a.txt. I would say 172 dot, no, not 127.0.0.1, and I will say 127 A 0 B 0 C 1. So what I have done here is very similar data, except dots. I have A, B, C's there. And now let us say I do this thing on the file that I have just created. I run this grep command on a.txt. I see both of them. Why both of them? I should have seen only the first line there, and that is because dot means any character. So therefore I have to do some special things here to take away the special meaning of that dot. I have to escape it with the escape character, which is a backslash, and then only you will get the line that you are looking for. This is the escape character we use in most of the Unix commands. We also use that in VI to search for a specific string, and it will, escape character means it will take away a special meaning that has been given to that character, and dot has a special meaning. It means any single character. So this is the correct answer to our question number 3. Now let us go with question number 4 now. It says run the following command and redirect the standard out to this file, which is emp, actually it should be tmp, tmp output.txt, and redirect the standard error to tmp error.txt. Run the command as a non-root user, and the command is the find. I'm going to assume that we know the find command, but I will go into a little more details of the find command a little later, because it is an important command for the system administrators. So the find command is going to search for a file whose name starts with host and ends with anything, a file whose name starts with host and ends with anything in the etc directory and all of its subdirectories. So that is an important point to understand, in the etc directory and all of its subdirectories, until it finds all those occurrences of those files. So I'm going to run this find command as a non-root user, and you will understand why I've been asking to run this as a non-root user in just a second. So let me log in as someone else, and now I am a come on. Okay, I don't know why it took so long. I think the load on my machine may be very high. I'm doing quite a few processing there actually. So I'm going to run this command, and as you can see, this command has given me this output. Okay, whatever I see on the screen is this, and here find command, it says etc audit directory permission denied, quite a few permission denied. So it means user Shaker is not able to go inside those directories, and obviously maybe because he doesn't have the permission, only root has the permission to do so. And now you understand why I asked you to run this command as a non-root user. So we got some error message displayed on the screen, and here as you can see, okay, I actually got the file which is the host file. I actually got the file which contains the whose name contains the host word. Some permission denied messages, again these are errors, and this is the output. So now you understand that this is the standard error, this is the standard out, again standard error and standard out. So all these things are kind of intertwined, and they are getting displayed on the screen. Again here there is a standard out. So now the question here, if you read it carefully, it says run the following command and redirect, that means capture the standard out to this file and redirect the standard error to a different file. So let us do that now. How do you capture a standard out? Using this, and standard error is using this. So let us do those things. Now if I'm going to do this, I can write 1 greater than or just greater than, and then the tmp and output.txt. So that will just capture the standard out. I would like to also capture the standard error, so I'm gonna just continue, and I'm going to say tmp/error.txt, and what will be displayed on the screen? Nothing, because both of the standard out and standard errors have been sent. Let us just confirm that this is the output, only the file names, that is the standard out, and the actual errors are here. These are only the errors. This is the standard error. So this is how I have captured, I have redirected the output to one file and the errors to other file. So let me now copy this command and paste it as our answer here on question number 4. Okay, so now the next question, question number 5. It is very similar to question number 4. It says run the following command as a non-root user and redirect the standard out and standard error, both of them, to just one file. And the command actually is the same one, that's why I did not write it. The command is still the same one. So run the following command, run this command, and capture both of them into one file. And obviously now you know, I'm just going to type the answer right here. How do you capture a standard out as well as standard error into one file, and then one file's name is all to %1. So this is actually the answer to that, and let me copy and paste this and run it actually, and you will see that the standard out as well as standard error has been captured to one file, temp all.txt. This is a very useful command, especially using our cron jobs. So we would like to capture everything that is displayed on the screen. Screen is basically combination of standard error as well as standard out. So we can capture all that stuff and send it to one log file, and maybe the next day when we come back we can check the log files for all the jobs that are run in the night, and we will get the idea about what was the output on the screen. So a very useful command in cron. Now we have 3 more questions remaining. I'm gonna take a break now because my video is becoming longer and longer, and we'll come back to the remaining 3 questions a little later. So I will see you soon.